Hi everyone, my name is Elisa. I'm that kind of person who is always amazed by the great beauty of science. We are in the era where biotechnology is everywhere. For example, do you know anyone who has lactose intolerance, like me? I always have acne breakouts after I drink milk, and I really have to thank the biotech for bringing lactose-free milk into my life. By using the biotech enzymes, they can break down the lactose into single unit sugars, glucose and galactose. Speaking about biotech in food, we also have the genetically modified organisms, short form GMOs. Well, it is an organism that has been genetically engineered by altering or modifying its DNA. Most of the time, GMOs have been altered with DNA from another organisms, which can be plant, animal, virus, or bacteria. So, you might be wondering, what's the purpose? To make a monster? No thanks. I have a 5-year-old nephew who is already a monster. Obviously, we don't need any more monsters on this planet. Alright, we are using GMO mainly in the agriculture to increase crop production. In details, it increases the survival rate by resisting pesticides, herbicides, and virus infection. When the crops are more resistant to the disease, that means the farmers can reduce chemical spray to protect it, which benefits our environment as well because we can reduce pollution to the air, land, and water. For farmers, GMOs increase the supply of food and its durability. For consumers, GMOs provide food products with lower prices and greater nutritional value. Now, the most frequently asked question is, are GMOs safe for humans? As far as we know, the answer is yes. GMO products usually go through more testing than any of the other food that we eat. For example, there are about 100 people die each year from peanut allergies. Biotech scientists are now working on to remove allergens by isolating specific protein that triggers the allergic reaction. Actually, whether we are aware of it or not, we are already consuming GMOs basically every day. Food that we eat like corn, soybean, apple, papaya, and salmon, they all could be GMOs imported from other countries, especially from the US. In Malaysia, the government is actively introducing GMO into the farming industry. Ever since 2009, we have been practicing the National Biosafety Act to provide safety guidelines and regulations for the use of GMO in Malaysia. Not to forget, in last year, we just had our first GM rice field trial in Perlis. I believe that this is just the first step, and we will have more to go in our country. Well, the biotechnology in our plates can be developed into another miracle in the future. Researchers are now working with GMOs to build green drug factories that produce all kinds of medicine and vaccines from genetically modified plants. One day, rice may use to make enzymes to treat iron deficiency, which affects about 67% of world population. One day, tobacco leaves can be a preventative treatment for ovarian cancer. One day, banana can become an edible vaccine for hepatitis B. And one day, tomatoes or broccoli may contain cancer-fighting chemicals. Let's look forward to that one day, where imagination becomes reality. Bear in mind, GMOs doesn't only affect the crops and the farmers, but also affect the food we eat and every one of us in the world. It is not just about farming or agriculture, it is about our future. Well, that's all from me today. Thank you for watching and stay safe.